Are you an entrepreneur that wants to put yourself out there on video to build your business, but you're not sure what you would even say or what you even talk about? Well, if so, today's video is for you. We'll share with you a whole bunch of different options you can have to get started. What do I say on video? That's one of the most common questions I have from new clients in my Confident on Video program, because they sit there, they go, what would I even talk about? And that's really the starting point for so many of my clients. Now, here's the thing. I did a video in the past about reconnecting with your value. The first thing is really acknowledging that what you do every day, which maybe gets lumped into common knowledge, isn't really that common. It's expert knowledge to your ideal clients, and they're excited to hear that. So that's the first thing, is really reconnect that your expertise matters, and people want to hear that. But in terms of content, there's so many different ways we can go with this. So I'm going to give you a few examples. To make it super, super simple, people often get so caught up. They're like, what? People don't want to see, what I eat for breakfast or my family or things like that. Okay, fine. You don't have to do videos on this. But my whole philosophy around this one is focusing on what I call value videos. Okay, and what I mean by that are value videos. These are videos that position you as an expert and attract your ideal clients. Now, how do you do that? Well, to make it very, very simple, all I want you to think about is problem solution. Okay, problem solution. And what I mean by that is that you have expert knowledge that you built up with your training, with your skills, with your experience, and your clients, they're struggling with challenges. Okay, they're struggling with challenges. They want answers. You fortunately have those answers. So when we make it that way, it's just very simple to even get started. When you think about problem solution, all you have to do in your videos is just think about one problem that your ideal clients struggle with and create a video saying, hey, are you struggling with this, this, and this? This is what you want to do instead. This is how you overcome that problem. And then put a call to action at the end saying, if you want to work with me, contact me. This is my link. It's so simple when you look at it that way. So that's one example, is think about problem solution. Just think about what problems your ideal clients struggle with, give a solution, and move forward. So for example, a lot of my clients, they struggle with the fear of putting themselves out on video, all right, or the fear of speaking in public. If we're doing an example around either of these fears, let's just pick video. I would share about that. It's like, do you want to put yourself on video, but you're afraid of, there's a number of different topics that I could go into that would expand to it. So it's the problem solution. So this one category that we're picking, it's the fear of putting yourself out there. Let's just say in video. In that, I could create a number of separate videos that would address that. So these are all individual videos. Number one could be the fear of putting yourself out there. It's the fear of looking bad, the fear of negative comments, the fear of saying the wrong thing, the fear of your video being out there forever, the fear of what if my information changes and the video is old. Again, tied into looking bad, that could be the internal dialogue that's going on, right? Do you want to put yourself out, but you fear doing it because you hate the way that you look, you hate the way that you sound, you hate the way that you move on the video. All these things, these are all different videos that can come up with under that one category of the fear of putting yourself out there. So you see, that's one example that you can use in terms of the what to say. Think about problem solution. That's category one. Category number two would be dreams. So what are their dreams? What are their aspirations? Again, you can do videos on this. Each dream is a separate video. For example, you could do a video about how to put yourself out there and attract your ideal clients with video. That's one, right? How to increase your pipeline. That's two. Number three could be how to get massive exposure and be positioned as an expert in your industry. That's a third video. Again, these are all different ways that you can create that topic. So number one was problem solution. Number two was dreams or aspirations, a very big one. The third topic that you can go into, it's actually a category. The third category that you can go into is frequently asked questions. So what are the questions that you're commonly asked? There's a bunch of questions I'm sure you get day in, day out from your clients or from your new clients. And what this does, the reason I love this is, again, part of the reason that I love video, is it allows you to bypass and educate people all from scale. So for example, if you're getting these questions day in, day out, you could answer them every single time, or you could record one video talking about a frequently asked question and put it out there. And then there's going to be a percentage of your new clients or your prospective clients that see that video They get value because you're answering that frequently asked question, and then they're going to reach out and they're going to want to work with you. So the good news is, one, your ideal clients have now found you. Two, you've already provided some value. And three, you don't have to repeat that question again because you've already answered it on the video. So you see how this one I absolutely love. There's the frequently asked questions. That is such a big category to get into. And the fourth category that I'm going to share, there's more categories, but I don't want to overload in this video. The fourth category that I'll leave you with, this is something that gets overlooked so often, right? It's the problem solutions, category number one. Category number two is dreams, right? Dreams, goals, what do they want? Category three is frequently asked questions. And the fourth one is going to be should ask questions. So what are the questions that your clients should ask, but they often don't ask? So for an example of this, with my Speak with Confidence program, I believe a question people should ask, which is, how are you going to build me up to be more confident? How are you going to help me overcome the fears of public speaking? That is such an important question that I rarely get asked, especially even on a sales call. And the reason that I think it's so important is if you go to most websites, I mean, people look, fear of public speaking is a pretty common problem. It's one of the most common challenges people have. So most people that are taking a public speaking course, they're going to want to know how to overcome that. And when I look at other coaches, other training programs out there, they all say help you overcome the nerves or the fear of putting yourself out there. But how do they do it? What is the system? Is that their specialization, or is it something that they just saw on all the other programs like, yeah, I need to add that and I can do that? Or perhaps it's even a very basic level of training in that area. You go there and they'll teach you a breathing technique and you get one technique, or you get some body posture techniques and putting yourself out there. But for myself, with the work that we do, that's our specialization. That's what makes us stand out. Script writing, average at best at that. Advanced delivery, I'm not the best at that at all. But where we do excel is in helping a client overcome the fears of putting themselves out there, because we've developed systems. We have the hierarchy of confidence where we systematically build you up. There's a 6-step system that we take you through. In our Speak with Confidence, there's the 3 phases that we take you through to start putting yourself out, to get the courage to put yourself out there. We have our whole program is wrapped around this process. And so that's a question that people should ask is, how are you going to help me get there? Because I can read this in all the marketing, in all these other programs out there, but if the trainer cannot specifically answer how they're going to systematically help you overcome this fear and build your internal confidence, then the likelihood of you getting results is quite low. So that's an example of a should ask question. So I want you to think about that for yourself in your business. What is a question that your clients should ask you that they often don't? So again, that's wrapping up today's video, which is about topics that you could speak about. And there's 4 big categories that you could come up with topics on. And this alone is going to give you a lot of ideas to think about. That's my intention anyways. And it should, because again, problem solution, that's category 1. Then we got goals and aspirations, number 2. Number 3, frequently asked questions. And then number 4 is should ask questions. And if all you did is came up with 10 problems that people had, 10 goals, 10 frequently asked questions, 10 questions your clients should ask you, well, right there, that's 40 videos. That's 40 videos. Okay, that's a lot. If you do 1 video a week, which is always my recommended pace to take on, that's 40 weeks of videos. So that's going to build that pipeline. So again, one of the biggest challenges people face when they start off is, what would I say? My solution to that, go to these categories, build your topics, and they'll help you move forward with that. Okay, so with that, I hope it gives you some ideas to start creating some videos. And if you want my help, I do have a program called Confident on Video, that where we step-by-step take you through, support you to go from, you can be deathly afraid of doing videos, we will get you putting your videos out there. If you want more information on that, go to levelupliving.com, check out our Confident on Video course. All right, with that, thank you, and share your message, because your ideal clients, they're waiting for you.